Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome to another edition of BNA Sports Talk. And I am currently in the UF Weather Center. I got locked out of my changing room, so why not record a video? I want to talk about the Giants roster because it was kind of on my mind. I'm sitting here, I'm like, why not record a video? And how much better is it than last year? Now, Dave Gettleman, the main quote he said, like the puppies need to grow up. It's a little bit cliche for me. I'm like, it's kind of cringy, the puppies, whatever it is. But it's kind of true. You take a look at our roster now compared to last year, it isn't much better. We had like an amazing key piece. The main guy I think we added was James Bradberry. But let's go through the roster. Daniel Jones, I think, is an upgrade at the quarterback position than last year. He's better than what Eli Manning was. And we're expecting him to have like a 30 touchdown, 12 interception year. He's going to struggle in the beginning because I think we play some good defenses, offensive being coordinated and different things like that. But definitely an upgrade. I trust Colt McCoy to fill in for a couple of games. I trust him more than a backup Eli Manning for some reason. I don't know why, but I trust him more than a backup Eli Manning because I think he'll be solid. He's not going to throw the game away, and I think we have a decent enough talent on the offense to do some things. But as far as running backs, Dion Lewis is definitely an upgrade over Wayne Gallman, and plus we still have Wayne Gallman. Dion Lewis is going to be a pace change guy. He's actually going to be a part of the offense rather than relying on Saquon Barkley so much. He's going to be that third down guy with, two running back sets, maybe two tight end sets. We may run some 22 personnel this year. I'm not too sure what we'll do about that, but definitely an upgrade. Saquon Barkley is going to be a better blocker. As far as running, he's not going to be much better, but I think I think he's still going to improve because last year he realized he was trying to do too much. He's trying to be a little bit finesse. He's going to have a better offensive line, which, by the way, upgraded. Andrew Thomas is an upgrade over Nate Solder right away. Right tackle, not as much. Mike Remmers was solid. I think him and Cameron Fromm are going to show flashes of being awful. Will Hernandez, we're hoping he takes a step up. So there are a lot of questions. We're banking on people to take a step up. Nick Gates, he's working overtime to get acclimated to the system. We think he could be an upgrade over John Halapio, but John Halapio was a little bit smarter, but his communication with Will Hernandez was a little bit sketch. Hopefully Nick Gates has better communication. Kevin Zeiler, I think, takes a little bit of a step back, but overall offensive line goes from number 22 to people Giants fans we have the worst offensive line. No, did you see Miami's offensive line? Give me a break. And we're going to be somewhere like 12, so that's definitely an upgrade. As far as wide receivers, it's pretty much the same. Ratley, whatever his name is, the guy we got from the Cleveland Browns, maybe a little bit better than a Cody Core, a guy that we had deep on our roster. The main thing we're hoping is these guys remain healthy. If Sterling Shepard goes down, we do have a decent amount of depth at wide receiver. That's what I got to say as well. We did add a bunch of depth and a bunch of guys that now we trust that are going to be able to be coached up, be able to fill in well in these positions. Before, it's just we're going to pick a guy off the street, and it feels hopefully he worked. And Eli Manning makes some magic work with them. It's Eli Manning's throwing to some random wide receivers, that sort of thing. But what else? Offense decent. Kicker, upgrade. Graham Gano, I think he's an upgrade over what Aldrick Rosas was last year. Maybe not what he would have been this year, kind of about even, but, solid, a bit cheaper of a contract. We have a better long snapper. And we also, I think for Riley Dixon, we kept that punter. I'm not even sure what their punting situation is now. But defense, the main thing is coaching, as well as our offense, coaching. A bunch of guys that are going to be coached up well, learn the system. Defense is going to struggle a little bit, but if Xavier McKinney was playing, just take a look at how good our defense would be with Logan Ryan and a bunch of these players. Maybe we wouldn't have gotten Logan Ryan, probably not, but our defense is fairly solid. Defensive line, these guys are coming into their next years. Leonard Williams, we all know, turning those QB pressures into actual sacks and different things like that. Defensive line depth. Andre Johnson's our sixth defensive tackle. That's a good sign. If you're us, it's a great sign. And our defensive ends, we're expecting them to take a step up. Again, a bunch of questions. Lorenzo Carter, Oshane Ximines. We're banking a lot on these guys developing. And again, that's kind of a theme for this video. Inside linebacker, Blake Martinez, don't love him, but I think he's a little bit better than Alec Ogletree. Doesn't have that quite burst of speed. Well, Alec Ogletree didn't really have that much either. Not great in pass coverage, but we saw Blake Martinez have flashes to be great in pass coverage. Obviously, we lost Ryan Connolly, but he didn't play a lot last year. Devontae Downs hopefully steps up, good. David Mayo was hurt. But overall, our linebacking core, I think, is a plus from last year. We had to rely on guys like Deion Buchanan because, again, guys got injured. Now, if these guys start going down, we have better depth. I really do think so. TJ Brunson, I get it, a bunch of rookies. But, these guys are coached up well, and I trust our, backup guys. Cornerbacks, And Corey Ballantyne, not Corey Ballantyne. Yeah, Corey Ballantyne is, I think, awful. I don't really trust him. He has the speed, he has everything, but I don't think he's used to the NFL, acclimated to the NFL. Yeah, his quick hips. I don't think he has that great quick hips. Isaac Yiadom, after a couple weeks, is going to fill into that second cornerback role. We lost Sam Beal, but he wasn't that great last year. And obviously, James Bradbury, we need him to step up this year. We need him to lock down those top wide receivers. And that's pretty much like an overhaul, look at our roster. I know I've only been talking for about 5 minutes. Not though it's hurting. I've been talking all day. I've been forecasting. But overall, our roster is a slight upgrade. You take a look. We don't really have that many new players. Antoine Bethea wasn't that bad last year, believe it or not. It was just a communication with the cornerbacks, and DeAndre Baker. It's just he had to do a bunch of things that he wasn't supposed to do because nobody really understood things. Now we have a Blake Martinez. He understands what we're doing. He's going to be able to communicate that. And if he can stay healthy, which he's on the injury report, but if he can stay healthy, he can communicate what he needs to the guys, and everyone will be on the same page. These guys are talented. And again, we took 4 7th-round picks for a reason. I didn't even mention Tate Crowder. We took those guys. They're going to be developing this year. Give these guys reps. I don't want to see, older guys come in just because, they're better at the moment. Let's give these guys, some reps, and who cares? I have the Giants. I bumped them up to 7 wins from 5 wins, I think, because why not? I always usually do at the beginning of the season. I have optimism because I'm excited about the season, but we're a decent roster that's getting better. It's just that we have to get through a tough schedule. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys right now. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty sure my guy he's gonna come with the key in about a minute or two. I don't want to come in while talking, but hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get pumped. Giants preview tomorrow. I'm not sure when I'm uploading this, but I'll say tomorrow. It's the next day's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.